Peace and love. May greatness be what greatness has always been, forever will be. Hope we're all living our life in greatness, in the now, loving on the universe, because Mother is amazing. Let us read. Now, with all this said, my mindset was very negative towards myself and the ones around me, which caused me to have this negative reality from the start of life. As I put the puzzle pieces together, I realized that there's a spirit world with this same planet. As I go on with my story, I shall continue as I continue to go through life with my father, the life that I've for some reason envisioned for myself. We are going to go back to Philibert and Calvin. They say kids have a very vivid imagination, but I can prove to you that there is something deeper than that world. See, Philibert and Calvin were my great friends, but their world and our world weren't the same. And I know this due to the fact that, well, here's what happened. Every time I was in school and dealing with my bullies, they were never around. The only time they would come around would be when I was deep in my thought, thinking about my life. I remember going to school, to my school library, where I would work on my arts and crafts. I consistently enjoyed recreating landscapes on green construction paper. And at this particular time, I became a huge fan of the movie Aragon. Pause here for a moment. I always was a huge fan of dragons. So much of a fan that the Chinese serpent dragon was one of my first ever drawings. And then this movie came out, and all I wanted at that point was my own dragon. So I designed a map to go find dragon eggs. Me and Philibert and Calvin, I remember going to the school library alone. I remember getting the things I needed alone. I remember creating my map alone. But for some reason, their presence was there. They're like human-to-human interaction. They were motivating to me. I remember Philibert telling me out of my doubt, just because nobody else believes in dragons doesn't mean you should not. Nor do they know if they're real or not. I remember me and Calvin sitting at the lunch table working on a comic book together. I remember him telling me, if your reality isn't the way you want it to be, then create a new one. I remember me sitting at that lunch table, but I remember their presence there with me. See, Philibert and Calvin were only the first of many spiritual friends that helped me through times, whether they were on this plane or in the spirit world. They were guides from my universe. The next time you're around a large group of people, think for a moment. How many of these people are not really people, but angels? How many of these people are living in their spirit world through our world? I'm trying to get you on a level of understanding. I want you to understand the spirit world is very real. And from the very start, we have guides that will appear to us as being very real. But you'll never see them again in this lifetime. They're there for us, for as long as you need them. That one time when they vanish. While I'm on this topic, I'm not speaking about Dylan and Jessica from science class who smelt your breath and went ghost on you. I'm speaking of Joshua and Abel, who gave you motivation you will never forget. Peace and love to you. Middle eye. May greatness be. Greatness always was and forever will be in you.